Hey Facebook, it's Lexi. This is my second attempt at this go live this morning, so hopefully this one works. If you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay in the comments. I've invited my friend Siphosith Sithole, aka Sips, to the broadcast, so I'm hoping that this time the internet will work. And yes, she has received my invitation, so I'm just going to bring her on now. Hopefully this still works. Today we're going to talk about the importance of a vision board and how you can create one. I'm going to give you a couple of good ideas so that you can create one that works for you. Vision boards are really important, guys, because once you write down your goals, now you can make them exist. Make them exist by creating a vision board. Okay, so update on Sips. She is watching. Sips, I've added you to the broadcast. I've restarted my phone. I am hoping this is going to work, but it's not looking good. I don't know why this happens. I'm going to try one more thing here. Yeah, I'm just kind of going around in circles. I don't know why this happens. It's the techie gremlins. Sips, I'm going to try inviting you. Yeah, you are invited, so that's done. I've asked you to come to the broadcast. My phone did say that I have invited you here. So I don't know what else to do, to be honest with you, except I'm going to finish this and I'm going to try it one more time. I'll see you soon. Thanks for... Oh, hang on. I just got another notification here. Okay, let's see if that worked. Apparently my phone is adding you. Hello.
Hi.
No stress at all. I was
It
just
is.
about to... What's that?
I think there is a delay. Let me just. There is a delay that happens, so it's a little bit slow. And like I could hear you were going, but I could see now the invitation coming up. So we are
Okay,
here now.
we are. Wow, sometimes it goes real smooth and sometimes it just doesn't, so I don't
It
know.
doesn't, yeah.
Oh, okay, so audience, this is my friend Sip, and her real name, of course, is Siphosith Sithole, but she's okay if I call her Sips, which is much easier for me to say. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to viewers. If you are watching the replay, please put hashtag replay in the comments. So Sips is joining us from Eastern Canada this morning, and she has been in Canada for 20 years, and she's from Zimbabwe. And Sips has a passion about, people succeeding and helping you with your finances and giving you direction on how to create those finances and, just give yourself a more stress-free lifestyle with your finances. So welcome to the broadcast, Sips.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really enjoy these broadcasts, and I learn a lot from them. We might be sharing some other stuff that people are learning, but it really helps me as well. I like that a cancer survivor and you have been doing a lot of things just so that your health would keep improving all the time. And it's a great lesson so that even before that happens, take care of yourself. And you keep on talking about taking care of ourselves, looking at our health and make sure we are healthy, we exercise and all that, which is really good, which is a good thing for everyone to do, regardless of whether you were once sick, you had cancer, you are not, but even if you think you are really healthy, it's good to keep that health before it deteriorates. So thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And on that note, being a 21-year cancer survivor, it's been quite a journey. I haven't done everything perfect, but I continue to give myself good things in my life to take care of myself, to de-stress and to be happier and healthier. And that's the message that I love to give people. Um, I mean, you can't get to good health by accident. You purposely, consciously have to work towards it on a daily basis.
True.
So I just wanted to say hi to some viewers. Nilu is watching, Jed is watching. Hey, everybody. Arnawanhin, maybe you can see that person and say that name better than me, Sips. No,
Um,
Hawan.
I'm not seeing the I'm not
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
the names of people.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's begin talking about vision boards, Sips.
Okay.
Um, you know, our audience does, a lot of people, and including our audience, does set goals. So what you do first is think about the goals, then you write them down. Always write your goals down. Um, every morning you should look at your goals and they should inspire you for the rest of the day. But to take it to another level, which I've done, is create a vision board. And that way your goals really come to life. It's just like a confirmation that they exist. And then when you look at them every morning, you use your senses, as many senses as you can. You close your eyes and you smell it, like if it's a place or a new house, you smell it, you see it. You can almost reach out and touch it in your mind. And you, it just confirms that your goal exists and it reduces all that clutter in your mind of the overwhelm and the possible depression.
Mhm.
You created this goal and you can move towards it a lot easier when you see it every day on your vision board. Do
Mhm.
you have anything to add with that, Sips?
Actually, what I want to say is someone might be hearing a vision board. And I remember when I first heard about a vision board, I thought, what is a vision board? What is it all about? And once I started learning about it, I realized it's some people would call it a dream board. And it's just an image of the future, of what you want your future to be. What exactly is it? So everyone has goals, and you know you want to have this in the future. You don't have it yet, but you want to have it in the future. So for that to be created, you have to have this vision board that you are going to look at every morning, like you were explaining. You are going to look at every morning, or how many times you want to look at it, and you visualize that I have this, I now have this. And so you might ask, okay, it's my goals. So what kind of things do I put on this vision board? So I learned that you put things like your relationship. Some people might still be single and they think, okay, I want to get married. So you put something along those lines, your relationship, your health and wellness, your wealth, your finances, almost all the things that you are thinking of, your house, if you're planning to buy a house in the future, a car, what kind of a car, and things like that. So that's what a vision board is. Something that you are planning for the future, your goals for the future.
Yes, great point, Tips. Vision board, a dream board, and another name for it can be your goal map.
Right.
And you can prioritize. First I wanted to say hi. We've got some new viewers. Roman is watching, Morgan is watching. Hello again to Jed and Nilu. You guys put in where you're in the comments where you're watching this broadcast from, and you send us some thumbs up and some hearts.
Yeah, I see my friend Sakile is on there. So hey, Sakile, thanks for joining.
Awesome. So, like we were saying, a vision board, a dream board, or a goal map, whatever you'd like to call it. It's the same seeing, and it's how you set it up, how Slips was saying. If you want a career goal, get pictures of that career that you want. If you want to do weight loss, get pictures of someone that is at the weight that you want to be at. If you want to travel to, if you want to
Sorry,
travel to,
that's my phone.
right, it's okay. If you want to travel to, say, a tropical destination, get pictures of those, and put them on. Now, you can just make, just dump all your goals onto the vision board, but then once you've put all those pictures there, you can start prioritizing what's the most important right now or the easiest goal to attain. Some goals you might look at it and go, well, that's really not as important as I thought it was, so I'm going to take that off the vision board or dream board or goal map. So then you start prioritizing, and then you start taking action and working towards those. Yeah.
And how do we create this board? What do we put on the board? That's one other thing that you will consider and think of, what should I put? So let's say, like you said, a career or a car or a house. So what I have done is I'll just get a magazine and I just cut out the type of car that I want, cut it out the same color that I want, and just paste it on my board. And so I'll go about doing that. One other thing that I've done is also to find some quotes that inspire me. And so I'll just write those quotes or just paste them there, and I look at them every morning, and that keeps my mind going and kind of visualize. Because once those pictures mean a lot. They say pictures are worth more than 1,000 words, and it really helps to have those real photos that you are going to see every day.
I totally agree. We all love looking at pictures, right?
Oh, yes.
But I love how you talked about quotes and affirmations as well. Very motivating, very inspiring. If we don't do something like this, our goals will become a distant memory. We don't want that. We want to be active. And those pictures help us to be active. The pictures on that dream board, that vision board, that goal map. And it brings it alive. It just reconfirms in our minds that it exists, and our minds then go to work creating that reality.
Right.
It's powerful, very, very powerful thing. You guys have to excuse me. I didn't sleep well last night, so I am checking my notes. My brain is pretty foggy.
You are allowed to.
So let's talk about the ways you can create a vision board. So you were talking about cutting out pictures from magazines and putting them on the board. Like you know, just as another example, your financial goals, your career goals. You want to find the perfect spouse, the perfect mate. So you get pictures of those from magazines and cut them out and put them on your wall, your board, whatever you have set up in your office or your house. But the creative way, what I found quite a while back was pulling pictures off Google and just creating Alexi's vision board, I call it. It's right on my personal computer.
Oh, wow. That's a new thing to me because I never thought I could do that on the computer. I have the physical board that I use, but not on the computer. So go ahead. I am learning something too.
Also, yeah, you can use whatever Google pictures that you find. You're the only one seeing this board. You're not sending it out to anyone. So like you don't have to worry about any copyright infringements or anything. I'm the only one looking at it. And so you can just search anything and everything. You can just Google it and find as many pictures as you want that really suit what your goals are. They have to be totally lined up. It can't be just random pictures. You
Okay.
just, yeah, you just Google it and you create, you go to your start menu and then you pull up, I'll have to write it in the comment. I made it a year and a half ago, so I have to look again. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Will. Thanks for hopping on. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from today. Um, yeah, you just kind of go from the start button and you go, there's a application you can find. Like I said, I'll have to write it in the comments. And then you just keep dumping in your Google pictures, just keep adding to it till you have bigger and bigger and more and more and more. And then you'll see the side arrows on each image, and then you just click onto the next image. And you can put
Oh,
it full
wow.
screen on the full screen of your device. Mine happens to be a personal computer, so I have a
Mhm.
17-inch screen. So my images are nice and big, which I love.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great idea. Are you able to set that as your like desktop screen?
I
Is
am.
it possible?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
oh wow. That's the best. I am so grateful for that tip because I have learned something now which I'm going to implement and use. That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Oh my goodness, you're very welcome, Sips. That's great. Super welcome.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah, it's so convenient too because we're all sitting at our computers most of the time anyways, and one of the first things we do in the morning is open up our computer or start it up. Like I shut mine off every night. So I'll open up my computer and poof, there's my vision board right there. First thing in the
Yeah,
morning, and there's my inspiration.
right. Oh wow. But for those who are still using the paper or the board like I do, where is the best place to put it? If I haven't put it, I haven't put it on the computer yet. I still have it. Where would be the best place for me to put it so that I'm able to see it every day or whatever time that I or you have to constantly have it so that it keeps it's visual in you, and that way it stimulates the mind to create that. So which are the best places where we can put it?
Great question, Sips. Two suggestions. If you have a dedicated home office, that would be my first suggestion.
Mhm.
A dedicated home office, especially for us
Right.
entrepreneurs. If you're not an entrepreneur, I would strongly suggest to put it in the room that you spend the most time in the home during the day.
Mhm.
If you're in your kitchen a lot cooking, I would pick out a wall and put that vision board right there. That's where
Yeah.
you're spending a lot of your time. You know, I wouldn't put it out on the deck or something like that if you're not out there during the winter months. We'd definitely suggest in your home office or in the room in your home where you spend the most time. It's a great question. Thank you.
Okay. You know, well, where I put mine, don't even laugh. I, my washroom, when I go inside, I shut the door, and when, sit, it's right there. So, you know how many times you use the washroom. So whenever I go in there, close the door, and it's right there in my face. So I am always, every time I use the washroom, I see the spot. So I guess you just have to be creative and see where you can put it and what's the best place for it's different for everyone. So that's my place.
Okay, awesome. You're kind of, a joke popped in my head while you were saying that. You're kind of multitasking there.
Oh, yes.
I'm, you know, that's what works for you. So that's good. Um, okay, so I just wanted to give a final thought again. Sorry, guys, I gotta check my notes because it just won't stay in my head this morning for some reason. Um, I want to share this final thought with you. When you get your goals on the paper and then on your vision board, what that does is eliminates the overwhelm, the lack of motivation, and even depression because you've got all these thoughts just rambling around in your head all the time. But once you go through these 2 steps we were talking about, write down your goals and then take it to that next level and make your vision board or dream board or goal map, whatever you want to refer to it as, and bring it to life. You bring those goals to life. You don't want to be stuck in that overwhelm or that lack of motivation or even depression. You really don't. Doing these actions really helps and just voids all that. Just takes all that right out of your mind. Um, and it makes sense more. Once you see the visual pictures in your vision board, it just makes way more sense. And then your
Right.
mind will start going into another gear and saying, well, oh, I actually really want this, or actually, I don't want that. Okay. So that's really important. You don't want to stay in a lack of motivation. You don't want to stay in an overwhelmed state of mind. You don't want to be in depression. These are
Mm-hmm.
all, those things will all pull you down. You want to be in a creative, inspired, motivated, action-taking state of mind all the time. Do you have, those are my final thoughts. Do you have any final thoughts, Sip?
My final thoughts are for this board, vision board to work for you, you need to believe on what you have put there. Believe that it's already yours. It's there, it's already there. Believe. And the second thing is to have that consistency of just whether you do it every morning and every evening or whatever time you set, be consistent. That consistency just keeps it going, just keeps it there in front of your eyes, and that way it gets created. You can even do it in the morning when you're meditating or before you start meditating, and that picture is there now in your mind, and throughout the day you go out with it. So believe it's already yours and be consistent about it. Those are my two final thoughts about using the vision board.
Excellent. Believe in it and be consistent with it. Love it. Well, thank you for joining us today, Sips. This has been an honor and a pleasure. I really appreciate your time today.
Thank you. I'm really honored that you invited me.
You're welcome. So how can people get a hold of you?
Um, you can use my profile, Facebook profile, or my page. So that way you can always connect with me, message me, and we can talk from there.
Okay, and I'll put that in the comment section. And if you want to know more about me and get a hold of me, audience, there I will leave a link either above this video or below this video in the comment section, and or you can reach me on my timeline right where we're broadcasting this
Yeah.
really great go live from this afternoon, wherever you're watching from. All right, that's it for now. Thanks again, Sips, and I hope you have an awesome day.
Welcome. Same to you.
Thank you. And viewers, just leave any comments in the leave any comments or questions you may have down below in the comments, and either Sips or I will get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.